So people are calling the viral video both educational and unhinged, my two favorite things. Well, CNN's Jeannie Moose has the buzz.
It's the next best thing
Same block out of this, or take a break? Okay.
to having a cicada crawl on you
Oh my God.
to prepare Illinois residents for the thrumming. 17-year cicada invasion that's about to occur.
And emerge when the temperatures are right. It's roughly around 64 degrees soil temperature.
Employees from the DuPage County Forest Preserve
And they will crawl out of their exoskeletal shell.
recreated the life cycle of cicadas,
Their wings become this really bright orange.
complete with red eyes and cardboard and cellophane wings.
The males will go crawl up to the tops of the trees and start singing to attract mates.
Jennifer Radzewski played the lead female cicada in a video she describes as
really cheesy and, kind of low quality, but intentionally so.
She will flick her wings at him and they will mate.
the video went viral. This is cicada gold, educational and unhinged. Everyone's favorite part was an insect pickup line, ad-libbed by a ranger named Smokey.
Say, girl, if I was a fruit fly, I'd land on you first because you're so sweet.
The female lays eggs on a branch, kisses them goodbye. They hatch, portrayed with dazzling special effects.
What was your whole budget for this thing?
Basically $0.
They snack on tree sap, then fall back to earth,
They'll start burrowing into the ground.
where they feed on plant roots. 17 years later, they reemerge. The only thing missing?
You guys didn't reenact the mating.
No, we kind of skipped right over that part.
A cicada rom-com minus the sexy parts. Jeannie Moose, CNN, New York.
I'd land on you first because you're so sweet.
And then
I was not prepared for that. Let me just try. What they're just doing weird. You know what? I just tried it and I see the kind of appeal it has. It's kind of fun being weird. Well, I guess I get it. Well, right now on Good Morning Northwest, coming up, a Pasco officer and a detective with the Benton County Sheriff's Office received Washington State's highest law enforcement award. Also, the family of a teen who is missing from the Tri-Cities is asking for your help in finding him. Authorities explain why an Amber Alert has not been issued in his case. In a special event tonight in Richland, why the performance of Legally Blonde is truly setting the stage for people of abilities and setting a standard for inclusivity. Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Get ready for the shades and a cool drink. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 6:02 on Wednesday, May 8th. We'll check in now on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, what are we seeing right now, and when is this warm-up coming?
The warm-up really starts tomorrow, Jessica, and it really starts to get going as we head into the upcoming weekend. We're talking about potential 90s coming our way. But this morning, we don't have to worry about the wind like we have the past couple of days. So wind speeds have really come down overnight. Right now, they're out of the southwest, anywhere between 3 and about 12 miles per hour. And these wind speeds will continue to diminish as we get deeper into the morning. Our temperatures are in the 40s for the most part. We do have a couple 30-degree readings, 38 in Prosser and in Pendleton, 34 Cle Elum, but the rest of us in the low and middle 40s. It's still a jacket kind of morning out there. And here's what you can expect today. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds in the Tri-Cities, 40s this morning, middle 60s by noon, lower 70s by 5 o'clock. Not bad, closer to our average, which is 75 this time of year. In Yakima, I do think we'll see more sunshine this morning into the afternoon, and then a few late-day clouds with highs in the lower 70s. Walla Walla, foothills of the Blues, you will deal with more cloud cover today. So partly to mostly cloudy. That'll keep high temperatures down into the middle 60s, but most of us are back in the 80s starting tomorrow. We'll let you know when we could hit 90, and we'll also have your hot Mother's Day forecast. That's all coming up in a little bit. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And now to a crime alert. An Albertsons employee in Pasco is being credited with helping police nab a robbery suspect. Juvenal Batista Gonzalez was arrested at the Albertsons on 20th Avenue yesterday afternoon. Investigators say he's wanted in connection to a robbery at a gas station on West Court Street that happened back on April 28th. Authorities say Batista Gonzalez and Omar Solorzano walked into the Mr. Quick's gas station on Court Street and robbed the clerk at gunpoint. Solorzano was arrested on April 30th. Investigators showed the picture of Batista Gonzalez to employees at the Albertsons last week, and yesterday an employee called Pasco police to report he was in the store. Another man who was with him was also arrested after officers say he had a stolen gun. In another crime story, Pasco police say a concerned citizen helped save a child from a dangerous situation. Officers were called to the U-Haul storage on Court Street after somebody reported a woman was passed out behind the wheel of a parked car and there was a toddler in the back seat. Officers say they were able to wake the woman and they found hundreds of fentanyl pills, meth, and cocaine, along with items consistent with the sale of narcotics. They also say she had a loaded gun in her purse. The woman was arrested and taken to the Franklin County Jail. The toddler was checked out by first responders and say the child appears to be in good health. And a Pasco police officer and also a detective with the Benton County Sheriff's Office are being honored with the highest award given to law enforcement officers in the state of Washington.
For exceptionally meritorious service, Detective Kenton Childers, Benton County Sheriff's Office. For exceptional meritorious service and line of duty injury, Officer Philip Hanks, Pasco Police Department.
Officer Phil Hanks and Detective Kenton Childers are recipients of the Law Enforcement Medal of Honor. It stems from a shooting at the Circle K gas station on March 24th last year. Hanks stopped what he thought was a reckless driver, and while walking up to the car, he was shot in the arm. The driver, later identified as 38-year-old David Galvez, took off and led law enforcement on a short chase. Childers, who responded to the scene, along with another deputy, attempted to stop Galvez. Authorities say Galvez then pointed a gun at Childers. Childers, though, shot Galvez and put a stop to the situation. Hanks and Childers were two of the 19 officers around the state who received the award. And the search continues this morning for a 13-year-old boy missing for more than 2 weeks in the Tri-Cities area. Family members say Dustin Sutphin is just under 5 feet tall and ran away from his father's house to avoid being taken into child protective custody. He's been gone since April 19th, but police have not issued an Amber Alert. Kennewick police say this case doesn't fit the requirements.
When that alert is activated, we are asking for everybody's help to find that individual because we believe that that child is in danger. In this case, that's not the circumstances. We do not believe that he is in danger. He has simply run away from home.
And we also spoke to Dustin's aunt, who says he's in contact with her, but doesn't want to come back if it means going into foster care. She's asking anyone who knows where Dustin is, even if you're friends, to contact police.
We all love Dustin, including myself. I understand that loyalty of not wanting to call 911 or the non-emergency number, but every day that he's on the street is another day that something bad can happen to him.
She says Dustin doesn't want to go into foster care unless he can take his pet chicken with him and have access to a cell phone. And we have more information on our website, applevalley.newsnow.com. In continuing coverage, the Lewis Street Overpass project in Pasco is almost complete, but now the underpass is being worked on. It's impacting some businesses in that specific area. Our very own Austin Reed has more.
Moving along to item number 11.
During Monday night's Pasco City Council meeting, two motions needed votes. The first motion, limit the Lewis Street Overpass micro enterprise business grants to $15,000 per business and $370,000 in total for micro enterprise business grants funding.
This is an item that we have been discussing in this chambers for the last couple of months.
The second motion to open the Lewis Street Overpass business grant applications for 2 months, ending on June 30th, 2024.
I mean, there was a little part of a recommendation by the Planning Commission for us to look for different funding, and I know the city staff
is still doing that. But I know one of our goals, and a goal for a while, has been to develop an economic development plan. And I think our body should really focus on that.
Both motions did pass unanimously, though.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Apple Valley News Now took a trip to the area earlier today where crews are busy working. The city says the underpass at First and Lewis should be back open to traffic within the next 30 days. The entire project won't be done until August. While we were out and about earlier, we met this Pasco resident who literally came to check out how the overpass now looks.
Admiring it, and then had a story or two about the old bridge, the old underpass too. So.
Roadway improvements include the construction of 3,000 feet of two-lane urban street and intersection improvements at First, Tacoma, and Main Avenue. This part of the project also includes abandoning the existing underpass structure by backfilling and partial removal. How needed is this overpass for the city?
Oh, I think it helps. It's a great improvement for Pasco. Yeah, in the area that it's going through, it'll help the businesses down here quite a bit.
That was Austin Reed reporting. Thank you, Austin. And to learn how you can apply for the grant, head to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. And now we go to Hanford High School, where it's putting on Legally Blonde the musical this spring. And that's no small feat, and these students decided to go above and beyond. Tonight they'll be putting on a performance that's different from anything they've tried before. An American Sign Language interpreter will be translating the performance, and student and lead actress Lola Eden says this is what the theater world is all about.
Theater is such an important art that connects so many people in different ways. And it's really important to be able to bring new people into that and be able to enjoy it as everyone else would and make it accessible to them.
And tonight's performance is currently the only one with an interpreter. The play starts at 6 p.m. and on May 10th and 11th, it starts at 7:30 p.m. Looking ahead in Yakima today, city and county officials, along with the Parks Commission and other guests, will host a groundbreaking for the much anticipated aquatic center at MLK Junior Park. The pool was closed in 2006 due to aging and maintenance reasons, and 2 other pools were also shut down. The Aquatic Center will be a place for people of all ages to enjoy, and the cost is about $11 million, and the money comes from the city, county, and the state through private donations and public fundraising efforts. The groundbreaking will be at 1 p.m. at the park on 9th Street. Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, the owners of TikTok bite back. ByteDance is responding to the United States government, which is trying to ban the social media platform. That's what's new this morning, and we'll have that story and the details up next.
How long do I have to wait?
Watch Thursday at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital. This is how we care.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Hi, I'm Catherine Fortner, and we just finished building this dream deck for one of our best customers. And we get everything we need from Par. With Shauna's help. Everything from design to delivery.
Par, go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
If your family is anything like this, you need quality floors from Empire today.
Like durable carpet with built-in stain and pet protection.
Tough wood laminate with a scratch-resistant finish.
Or waterproof vinyl plank floors. Even bath time is no match.
And when life happens, Empire backs every floor with great warranties. Quality floors you can count on.
Save $350 on your next project. Call this special number now.
1-844-254-8536.
Jessica Jalor, Good Morning Northwest. Weekday mornings from 5 to 7.
Welcome back. So the government's push to potentially ban TikTok in the U.S. has hit a new legal hurdle. ABC's Andrea Fuji reports the social media platform isn't going to just stand by and get banned quietly.
This morning, TikTok fighting back, suing the government over a potential U.S. ban.
TikTok is suing the United States government over the ban. And can I just say, on behalf of all of us, thank you. Thank you. Someone had to do it.
The social media platform and its Chinese parent company, ByteDance, claim the proposed ban is unconstitutional and bars every American from participating in a unique online community with more than 1 billion people worldwide. President Biden signed a law last month that would ban TikTok unless it's sold to a non-Chinese buyer in 9 to 12 months. Congressional leaders and the FBI have warned China's government may be able to use TikTok to control software on its 170 million users' devices.
And they said, we want you to put out videos that make Americans fight with each other or spread conspiracy theories and get them at each other's throat. ByteDance can't go to Chinese court and fight the Communist Party. They would have to do it.
That's my understanding.
But TikTok denies any security risk.
I have seen no evidence that the Chinese government has access to that data.
The new lawsuit also argues selling the app so quickly would not be feasible due to what would be its huge price tag and the sophisticated code and algorithm that underpins the app. Google's former CEO, who once considered buying TikTok, says the app should not be banned.
My own view of TikTok is that TikTok is not really social media, it's really television. And that you can regulate television by the equivalent of the equal time rule, but somehow we're not having that conversation.
But a new poll finds most Americans, 53%, support banning TikTok if it's not sold.
And this is not the first time ByteDance has filed a lawsuit in the U.S. It sued the state of Montana last year because of a similar ban, and a federal judge ruled in favor of TikTok and blocked the law. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, more severe weather throughout much of the U.S. We take a look at what states are being hit the hardest. But good news for our weather locally. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona has details and tells us about the warm-up that we'll be seeing. That's coming up in her first alert full forecast.
You're gonna need a new bumper.
Did you say burger, guac, cheese, Santa Fe burger sauce, burger, jalapeno pepper, cheese, burger, cheese, burger, spicy cheese, burger, guac, cheese, bacon.
Speed Burger! Get burger.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
You get hurt in a car wreck, and all of a sudden, you feel like there's a black cloud hanging over your life. You're in pain, and the insurance company doesn't want to pay. Call me, Attorney Mariano Morales. I have the power of more. Don't take that first offer when I can get you more, much more than they want to pay. And why go to court if you don't have to? And when they find out the heavy hitters on your side, well, you know, blue skies. Injured? Call me, Attorney Mariano Morales, because helping you is what I do.
Call 853-2222.
Spring is my favorite time of year. I love when I can finally bring my garden back to life. Having a healthy and thriving garden is just one of those little things that brings me so much joy. A reliable truck that can handle my to-do list is essential, and it really does make the job easier. Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
The El Diablo Burger is back at Carl's Jr. Habanero, jalapeno poppers, bacon. Give in to your devilish desires.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I figured El Diablo is back for eternity. Only at Carl's Jr.
Big burger! Good burger.
Springtime in the Northwest, a great time to get outdoors. But a pop-up rain shower or blowing dust can change your plans.
No matter where you live in our part of the Northwest, trust Stacy Lee and Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Always on your side.
Next live from Hulu's Under the Bridge, Riley Keough, plus Caroline Ray, and I Love Mom Week continues.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you're having a good start to your Wednesday. One thing we won't have to worry about today will be the wind. It has been windy the past couple of days. Check out the peak wind gusts yesterday. Ellensburg, where we did have that wind advisor in effect, we saw wind gusts up to 58 miles per hour. When you see wind gusts that high, that's when you can get some damage. So we haven't heard or seen of any damage in the Ellensburg area, which is good news. Yakima got up to 38, 36 in Pendleton. Hermiston got up to 35 miles per hour. Tri-Cities 32, and Walla Walla, your highest gust 30 miles per hour. We don't have any gusts out there, and the wind speeds continue to drop. In fact, they're calm in Tri-Cities, finally, right? Otherwise, they're out at the south and west anywhere from 3 to about 12 miles per hour, and these winds will continue to come down hour by hour this morning. Temperatures are in the 40s for the most part. We have dropped to 36 now in Prosser, 38 in Pendleton, 40 in Tri-Cities, 42 in Walla Walla, and 42 in Yakima. So it is somewhat of a chilly start out there. That's what we expect this time of year. We do have a few high-level clouds out there right now on our Dust Devil Sky Cam in Pasco, and we will see a mix of sun and clouds today. More clouds east, less in the way of cloud covers farther west. That's all because of the upper level system that brought us the unsettled weather the past couple of days. Well, that low is actually retrograding. That's why our cloud cover is moving in from the east today. I know it typically comes in from the west. Here's the weather pattern because we're looking at a big pattern change. Today we have the low off to the east, the high off to the south and west. So we're sandwiched in between. We will see more clouds, like I mentioned, across the eastern half of the region today. But tomorrow, that pattern change really takes hold as that ridge of high pressure moves in from the south and west. So our warm up really begins tomorrow and then continues into Friday and even into the weekend as this area of high pressure strengthens across the Pacific Northwest. So today, here come those clouds moving from east to west this morning into the early afternoon. There are just going to be some mid and high level clouds out there filtering out the sunshine a little bit. But all in all, it's going to be a pretty nice afternoon. Light winds, 72 in Tri-City, 71 in Hermiston, 71 Prosser, and 71 in Yakima. And because of the increasing cloud cover along the foothills of the Blues, we do expect it to be a little bit cooler there. So keep that in mind. Low and middle 60s in Walla Walla and Pendleton. So you'll likely need that jacket all day long there. Tonight, clouds will clear out and it will be seasonably chilly. Lows in the low and middle 40s. But look at tomorrow afternoon. Get ready for those 80s, lower 80s. You'll need the AC. Starting tomorrow, we could hit 90 for the first time this year on Saturday, Mother's Day. Looking hot in the Tri-Cities, 89. 71 today in Yakima, 80 start tomorrow, 90 on Saturday, 87 on Sunday, and we'll see more clouds and a little bit of a cooling trend early next week as that high breaks down. Walla Walla, I know, still cool today, mostly cloudy, 64, but the weather will improve big time by tomorrow, and then you're going to love it as we head toward the end of the week and into the weekend. Warm this weekend, highs in the middle 80s, and then Hermiston, 71 today, 80 tomorrow, 85 on Friday, 90 Saturday, 88 degrees on Mother's Day. So hopefully the AC is going to be working because you're really going to need it by the weekend. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And we go to weather across the country now. So for the second straight day, another outbreak of severe weather, this time in the Midwest. Andrew Dimbert says we're seeing widespread damage and dozens of injuries after at least a dozen tornadoes from Michigan to Ohio.
This morning, significant damage across southwest Michigan. Multiple tornadoes touching down, ripping apart buildings, scattering debris, leaving tens of thousands without power. This FedEx facility collapsing after a twister passed through the city of Portage, trapping about 50 workers. The tornado also damaging homes and a strip mall. Several residents took shelter in the local library.
The man in charge of the library let everybody come in that wanted to come in, to the library for safety. So we came home, got here, and they were pulling somebody out of the rubble over there.
Damage also reported in nearby Union City and Kalamazoo. Hairstylist Amanda Miller escaped injury with her customer and coworkers as a tornado tore the roof off her barber shop.
One photo is like the salon floor, and it's like knee deep with insulation and roofing and stuff. I just dove for it to the break room because I knew that was going to be where the least amount of debris and stuff would come in.
The same storm system already spawned at least 19 tornadoes across the plains, killing one person in Barnsdall, Oklahoma. 20 miles northeast of Bartlesville, people dove for cover into this Hampton Inn as 2x4s pierced the hotel's outer walls like spears. Back in Portage, Michigan, this rainbow was spotted over that FedEx facility after authorities reported no serious injuries. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
And some more severe weather is expected from Texas to the Ohio River Valley today. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, it's Wednesday, and that means it's Operation Best Friend time. We'll introduce you to Ollie, who needs a place to call home and a human to love. Don't go anywhere. We'll introduce you to them when we come back.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Welcome to the downtown Yakima Farmers Market, where we celebrate local produce, crafts, and cultures. We're excited to kick off our season on May 12th at our new location at 15 West Yakima Avenue. Immerse yourself in the vibrant atmosphere of our market, filled with locally grown fresh fruits and vegetables, as well as a variety of handcrafted items. Don't miss out on this exciting event. Join us at the downtown Yakima Farmers Market, opening May 12th.
How you sleep sets your entire life in motion. So live your best life by getting your best sleep on a Doctor's Choice mattress. The perfect combination of support and comfort.
In fact, I've been recommending it to my patients for over 20 years.
Visit us in-store or online and discover all the benefits of Doctor's Choice, only at Denver Mattress.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Save now at Buy Mart with our latest savings book. Watch for it in your mailbox or pick up a copy in store. From Mother's Day gifts to spring gardening essentials and more, save now at Buy Mart. Northwest employee owned for 20 years.
Stop thinking, let things happen, and be the ball. Better yet, see the ball with K2 Vision RLE. K2 Vision RLE. No readers, glasses, contacts, or cataracts.
This newscast sponsored by Mariano Morales Law.
Welcome back. So check this out. The Greater Yakima Chamber of Commerce is looking for more sponsors for Lemonade Day, a summer program to help inspire young entrepreneurs. Instead of going it alone, kids receive guidance for how to start their own business, and if they don't have money for supplies, they can get help finding a sponsor. Chamber officials say they had 40 kids involved in 2023, and with registration still open, they're hoping to double the number this year. And the program ends with the competition on June 8th and 9th, and you can find more information at emailyakima@lemonadeday.org. And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, it's National Week of Action for the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Relatives. We take a look at what is happening in our region to honor this important call.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck, heavy hit.
Call 853-2222.
Are you looking for a bank that has traditional values and modern solutions? Are you looking for a bank that is member-owned? Are you looking for a bank that leaves a lasting impact on the community? I've got news for you. You're not looking for a bank. Belong to something better. Join Hapo Community Credit Union, where you are more than just a member. Visit hapo.org to join today. Where do you credit union?
It's time to save big at Broadmoor RV Superstore in Pasco. The Forest River Adventure Fest sale, May 17th through the 19th. Get a new Forest River Salem. Was $24,000, now just $16,990. A new 2024 R-Pod Classic, sale priced as low as $21,990. How about a new 27-foot Coachman Freelander, sale priced at just $89,990. The Forest River Adventure Fest sale, May 17th through the 19th at Broadmoor RV in Pasco.
Prosser Digestive Health Center is now offering gastroenterology services daily, including weekends. Board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Jack Brandenburg provides the full spectrum of digestive health care. His services include colon cancer screenings, treatment for swallowing problems, inflammatory bowel disease, liver disorders, and more. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Digestive Health Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck, heavy hit.
Call 853-2222.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, it's National Week of Action for the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Relatives. Our Emily Goodell gives us information on how people are being called to act in our region. And Panera is finally putting an end to a controversial drink that may have led to the deaths of 2 people. And meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 6:32 on Wednesday, May 8th. We'll check in now on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, I am very excited for potential 90 degrees. How soon is that coming?
You know, it'll be here as we head into the weekend. I know a lot of folks excited for the warmer weather, but if that's too hot for you, then today is going to be your day to enjoy, as we're looking at highs in the lower 70s. later on this afternoon. But at least we're seeing the sunshine. There are some high-level clouds streaming in from the east this morning, primarily from Tri-Cities and points off to the east. But the wind has really come down for everyone this morning. Still a little bit of a breeze in some spots, but not nearly as strong as what we dealt with yesterday. So today will be a much quieter day all around. Temperatures are in the 30s and 40s this morning. 38 in Pendleton, 36 in Prosser, 40 in Tri-Cities, 42 Walla Walla, and 42 degrees in Yakima and Ellensburg. So you'll definitely need that jacket as you're heading out the door this morning, and the sunglasses as well. And be sure the kids have the jacket because temperatures will be starting off in the upper 40s as they're heading to school, mid 60s for recess, and as they're heading home, lower 70s with that light wind today. So another great day if you want to get the kids outdoors. If you can't get outside today, well, you'll have plenty of opportunities over the next couple of days and into the weekend. We'll talk when we will hit 90, and also have a closer look at your Mother's Day forecast coming up. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And for years, the federal government has been promising to do better when it comes to addressing the crisis of missing and murdered Indigenous people, but many efforts come with an expiration date. Our very own Emily Goodell attended the annual MMIP Symposium at Legends Casino in Toppenish. She tells us federal officials promise their latest effort will be different.
With the MMIP Regional Outreach Program, each region will now have one person dedicated to coordinating MMIP efforts between agencies and a federal prosecutor whose job is solely to go after those MMIP cases. And both positions are permanent.
Indigenous people, and especially Indigenous women like me, are more likely than any other racial or ethnic groups to be murdered.
Bree Blackhorse, now the first assistant U.S. attorney whose main priority is those cases that often end up on the back burner.
This is a permanent position dedicated to MMIP issues.
Not just prosecuting murders, but hopefully preventing them by targeting precursor crimes, including domestic violence, sexual violence, crimes involving child physical and sexual abuse, and human trafficking.
As many of us may experience, these cases can often do escalate to murders.
Another responsibility to develop a training program for how to respond to MMIP cases and participate in outreach efforts, like speaking at the MMIP Symposium.
If there are things we can do better, please let me know. If there are things you like that we're doing that you want to see more of, please come talk to me.
Blackhorse says even though she started at the end of February, her caseload is already in the double digits. We'll continue to keep you updated on this program as it progresses. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Emily. And in your business headlines, Panera says it's going to stop selling its caffeinated lemonade, and that's already the subject of multiple lawsuits. The lawsuit says Panera's charged lemonade contributed to the deaths of 2 customers and irreversible health complications in a third. Panera introduced the caffeinated lemonade 2 years ago, along with the drinks subscription program that gave customers unlimited soft drinks for a set monthly price. The problem is a lot of people said they didn't realize that ounce for ounce, the charged drinks had almost as much caffeine as a Red Bull and came in much larger sizes. And Wednesdays on Good Morning Northwest, we put a spotlight on a pet in need of a forever home. And on this morning's Operation Best Friend, we introduce you to Ollie. Ollie is a long-term resident of the Ben Franklin Humane Society, and here is his story.
Hi, my name is Liz Howard, and I am with the Benton Franklin Humane Society, and today I brought Ollie with me. He is a 2.5-year-old German Shepherd, and he came to us one frigid January morning. He was abandoned at the shelter with another animal tied to our front door. Luckily, our amazing staff was able to swoop in and get him taken care of and ready for adoption. He is already neutered and ready to go home, and is just a wonderful dog. He knows basic commands. Ollie, sit. Good job, Ollie. I know, good job. His adoption fee is $55, and like I said, he is already all neutered, ready to go home and make a wonderful pet for someone. Another amazing thing about Ollie is that he does well with a lot of dogs. He is what we call a starter dog in our puppy play groups. So we know that we can trust him with supervision, of course. When we introduce most new dogs, we think that he would do well at a home with other animals. He is a great yard dog and loves getting his energy out that way. He loves to play fetch, and he loves to play tug-of-war, all the good games that get the dogs wagging their tails. And anyone that adopts Ollie will get a $50 gift card, compliments of Paws Natural Pet Emporium.
Last, a Kennewick caregiver is up for a high honor. Our very own Riley Fitzgerald reports her peers say there couldn't be a better person up for this award. That story is next.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
It's National Care Stand Month. Why finance at another flooring store when you could get up to 75% off Care Stand's durable, luxury, in-stock carpets? This month only at Floor & Home.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
This is not just laundry. This is laundry that's one and done. This is the ultra-fast combo laundry machine that does both washing and drying cycles. This is revolutionizing laundry. This is GE Profile.
Fred's has the GE Profile one and done laundry machine in stock and on sale for only $24.99. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Category. Things you'll hear on Jeopardy Masters this season.
Who is Aquinas?
What is cuneiform?
What's vulcanization?
What's potty training? Which terrifying possibility will it be?
6 of the greatest minds to ever take the Jeopardy stage compete for $500,000.
You're both slightly competitive humans.
And the title of Jeopardy Masters champion. You feel like to win Jeopardy Masters, it's going to have to go through you?
That is how a final boss works, kid.
Jeopardy Masters primetime event continues tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95 plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Stop thinking, let things happen, and be the ball. Better yet, see the ball with K2 Vision RLE. K2 Vision RLE. No readers, glasses, contacts, or cataracts.
It's National Care Stand Month when you could get up to 75% off Care Stand's durable, luxury, in-stock carpets. You dream, we install. Love the home you live in.
First Alert Weather is our promise, our commitment to you, to keep you and your family safe.
No matter where you live in our part of the Northwest, count on Stacy Lee and Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
And we're always on your side.
Next live from Hulu's Under the Bridge, Riley Keough. Plus, Caroline Ray and I Love Mom Week continues.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. A Kennewick caregiver has been named as a semifinalist for the Visiting Angels National Caregiver of the Year Award. Riley Fitzgerald joins us now in studio. Good morning, Riley. So you got the chance to sit down with this nominee. What can you tell us about what it takes to be considered for this honor?
Good morning, Jessica. Visiting Angels started the Caregiver of the Year Award a few years ago to showcase its caregivers around the country, helping the elderly, disabled, and those who are recovering from illness. Let's meet Samantha Fishman, our local semifinalist.
Yeah, utter shock, excitement, I guess, but still very shocked.
Samantha Fishman joined the Tri-Cities and Walla Walla Visiting Angels team around 2.5 years ago and has put more than 1,600 hours of care in.
Thank you for being absolutely. Learn the people around you, you know, get to know them as individuals and then, you know, figure out how you can incorporate who they are into your caregiving.
Samantha is known for looking and brainstorming different ways to improve clients' lives. That's why she was selected as Caregiver of the Year for the Visiting Angels, Tri-Cities, and Walla Walla.
We couldn't do it without her. And I think she's setting the next generation of caregivers up for success.
Samantha explains it's her experience as a mom that's given her the creativity needed for enriching the lives of those she cares for.
You know, I feel like you get really creative raising kids. I don't know, being someone who needs that myself, I need to get creative. Maybe I get bored easy, I don't know. It kind of has worked for my kids, and I feel like it's worked for a lot of the people around me.
Can you tell me a little bit about Samantha as a caregiver?
Yes, Samantha is absolutely amazing. It's an absolute honor to be in the presence of Samantha. I'm gonna like cry. The reason why I guess I'm so emotional is because it's my passion for helping people living with dementia. And she works with a client living with dementia, and she has enriched and fulfilled this person's life, probably more than she realizes. With her gentle care techniques, she's always looking for innovative ways to help her client live and have a meaningful daily life.
Now you can kick for it. One, there we go.
Every single day, Samantha is doing sensory stimulation boxes and seated exercise programs with her client. Visiting Angels Tri-Cities and Walla Walla ranges from having 140 to 160 caregivers at any given time. But Assistant Director Trishelle Marple says Samantha is one of a kind.
She stood out from day one, and I mean, it was very evident that she was going to be the Caregiver of the Year this year.
And Jessica, out of more than 600 franchise Visiting Angels around the country, with thousands of caregivers working, only 10 have made it to the semifinals this year for the Visiting Angels National Caregiver of the Year Award. And the award ceremony is at the end of June in Denver, Colorado.
And I love seeing local people being highlighted, and Samantha seems like such a sweetheart, and congrats to her once again. Well, coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, meteorologist Tiffany Savona will have your first alertful forecast. She'll let you know when it's gonna get warm and just how warm exactly. Keep it right here. We'll be right back.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics. What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
Dog, cat.
Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
All in the Family, Sunday night at 8 on MeTV for Yakima and the Tri-Cities.
Did you miss Good Morning Northwest today? Then go to AppleValleyNewsNow.com, where our show streams all day, every day, right on the homepage. Oh, and when you see this screen, it means we're in a short break. So just keep the app open and enjoy the show.
It's a sit, sleep, and relax sale at Walker's Furniture as they kick off their Memorial Day savings early.
Everything you can sit down on, fall asleep on, or recline back in comfort on is on sale, with even bigger savings up to 70% off clearance items.
Take advantage of early Memorial Day savings, plus special 5 years financing is available with no money down, making it the perfect time to kick back, relax, and save.
This week at Walker's.
And now a joke from Yolk's Fresh Market. What do you call a fake noodle? An imposter.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. There's 16 pages of store-wide savings. Pick up a copy in-store today. Perfect for Mother's Day, save $5 on 10-inch flowering baskets. All Montana Silversmith jewelry is 25% off. Plus, save $50 on a Nexgrill 12-inch stainless steel pizza oven. Find these savings and more in our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Applying for Social Security disability benefits is the easy part. It's the winning that's tough.
Unfortunately,
Social Security denies most people.
The best way to increase your chances of winning benefits is by hiring a lawyer.
I've helped more people win disability benefits than any other attorney in Central Washington.
If you can't work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411, Bothwell and Hamill.
If your family is anything like this, you need quality floors from Empire today. Like durable carpet with built-in stain and pet protection. Tough wood laminate with a scratch-resistant finish. Or waterproof vinyl plank floors. Even bath time is no match. And when life happens, Empire backs every floor with great warranties. Quality floors you can count on. Save $350 on your next project. Call this special number now.
1-844-254-8536.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. We have a big warm-up on the way. Remember this past weekend, it was pretty rainy. We saw record rainfall in several locations. Highs were in the 50s and 60s. Well, this weekend, look at the difference. We're going to see plenty of sunshine. We'll keep it dry. And we're going to see highs in the 80s and 90s. So what a difference just a week makes here in the Pacific Northwest. And how are we on track to see our first 90-degree day? Well, I think it'll come a little bit early in the Tri-Cities, a week and a half early. Here's the average first 90-degree day, the date of the average of the first 90-degree day over the past 30 years. May 21st in Tri-Cities, Hermiston. May 24th in Yakima and Pendleton. It's the last day of the month. And Walla Walla typically takes us a little bit longer. June 1st is when we typically see our first 90-degree day. But keep in mind, there are plenty of years where we see it earlier. The earliest first 90-degree day was actually in April for several years. The latest is in June. So we see it one way or another, typically not around average, but this year it will be close to that average date. Winds have really come down since yesterday out of the south and west, anywhere between 3 and about 11 miles per hour at this time, and these wind speeds will continue to diminish over the next couple of hours. Temperatures have dropped into the 30s and 40s. It's seasonably chilly out there. It's 40 in Tri-Cities, 38 in Pendleton, 42 in Hermiston, and 42 in Yakima. Lots of sunshine as we take a live look out of our Dust Devil Skycam in Pasco. We do have some high and mid-level clouds in the distance there, and those clouds are actually moving in from the east today. I know the clouds typically move in from the west, but they're moving in from the east because we do have an upper level system that brought us all the unsettled weather. That's located across Idaho and Montana. It's actually retrograding or moving westward this morning. That's why the clouds are moving in from that direction. So as we go hour by hour, we will see these mid and high level clouds stream in from east to west this morning. So expect more sunshine across the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Otherwise, the rest of us will see that featured sunshine, that filtered sunshine look. That's what I'm trying to say. Highs around 72 in Tri-Cities, 70 in Connell, 73 in Toppenish. And since the clouds will be a little bit thicker along the foothills of the Blues, temperatures will be kept down into the low and middle 60s there. Overnight, these clouds will eventually clear out. Winds will be on the light side. So if you work overnight or if you're up early tomorrow morning, you should be able to spot the ISS. It'll pass starting at 3:12 in the morning. The pass will last a good 7 minutes. The maximum height in the sky, 53 degrees, and it'll be moving from west-northwest to the eastern sky. Overnight, temperatures will be dropping into the low middle 40s as you're waking up early tomorrow. And let's skip ahead to our Mother's Day. I know a lot of you getting ready to shower mom with love and gifts. Hopefully, we will see plenty of sunshine this Sunday, and it will be hot. So if you plan on taking mom out to eat, you may want to eat indoors. 89 in Tri-Cities, 87 Yakima, and 84 degrees in Walla Walla. Your 7-day forecast showing that we will get close to 90 as we run out the week, and I think we will hit 90 in the Tri-Cities on Saturday, just shy of 90 on Mother's Day, and then we cool it down a little bit. Yakima 71 today, we're back in the 80s tomorrow, and then we could hit 90 on Saturday with a slight cooling trend after that. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany, and we'll be right back with a morning sprint. But first, here's a look at what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, an exclusive look at a potentially groundbreaking new alternative to weight loss medication.
For patients who might be afraid of surgery, this may be more acceptable.
It's called endoscopic ablation. Dr. McGowan says in a limited study of 10 patients that it has resulted in decreased appetite and weight loss. Brooke Nelson is one of the first to have undergone this trial. She says the results have been nothing short of remarkable.
I want to eat more nutrient-dense foods, and I feel like it definitely jump-started with the procedure.
Nelson losing 26 pounds over 6 months. Dr. McGowan says the results of the study indicate, on average, patients reduce their overall weight by 7%. And we'll have much more on this potential weight loss game changer coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Ariel Reshef, ABC News, New York.
With wet AMD, I worry I'm not only losing my sight, but my time to enjoy it. But now, I can open up my world with Vabysmo. Vabysmo is the first FDA-approved treatment for people with wet AMD that improves vision and delivers a chance for up to 4 months between treatments, so I can do more of what I love. Vabysmo works differently. It's the only treatment designed to block 2 causes of wet AMD.
Vabysmo is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection, active eye swelling, or are allergic to it. Treatments like Vabysmo can cause an eye infection or retinal detachment. Vabysmo may cause a temporary increase in eye pressure after receiving the injection. There is an uncommon risk of heart attack or stroke associated with blood clots. Severe swelling of blood vessels in the eye can occur. Most common eye side effects were cataract and broken blood vessels.
Open up your world with Vabysmo.
A chance for up to 4 months between treatments with Vabysmo. Ask your doctor.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time right now is 6:54. Let's take a look at your top headlines. Starting off, the search continues this morning for a 13-year-old boy missing for more than 2 weeks in the Tri-Cities area. Family members say Dustin Sutphin is just under 5 feet tall and ran away from his father's house to avoid being taken into child protective custody. He's been gone since April 19th, but police have not issued an Amber Alert because they say this case doesn't fit the requirements. And Hanford High School is putting on Legally Blonde the musical tonight, and they'll be putting on a performance that's different from anything they've tried before. An American Sign Language interpreter will be translating the performance, and tonight's performance is currently the only one with an interpreter. The play starts at 6 p.m. and on May 10th and 11th, it starts at 7:30 p.m. Looking ahead in Yakima today, city and county officials, along with the Parks Commission and other guests, will host a groundbreaking for the much-anticipated Aquatic Center at MLK Junior Park. The Aquatic Center will be a place for people of all ages to enjoy, and the cost is about $11 million. The groundbreaking will be at 1 p.m. at the park on 9th Street. The Greater Yakima Chamber of Commerce is looking for more sponsors for Lemonade Day, a summer program to help inspire young entrepreneurs. And chamber officials say 40 kids were involved in 2023, and with registration still open, they're hoping to double the number this year. The program ends with a competition on June 8th and 9th.
And we're looking at plenty of sunshine outside of our Dust Devils Skycam in Pasco, and we will see some mid and high level clouds moving in this morning and into the afternoon, but at least we don't have to worry about the wind. It's been a windy couple of days. Wind speeds have really come down since last night, and winds will be fairly light today, ranging between 5 and 10 miles per hour. It is a bit chilly out there, so you need the jacket as you head out the door. It's 42 in Yakima, Ellensburg, 44 in Toppenish, 40 in Tri-Cities, 46 in Hermiston, and 38 degrees in Pendleton. Our satellite radar showing rain and even snow showing up across portions of Montana and Idaho. That's with that upper level system that brought us the wet weather of the past few days. But the clouds are moving in from the east this morning. That's because that system is retrograding. So we will see more clouds east today, more sunshine the farther west you are. So we'll call it partly cloudy, light winds, 72 degrees tonight. Clearing out, seasonably chilly with temperatures in the 40s. And look at tomorrow, that's when our warm-up begins. The 80s are back in play. 86 Friday, we could hit 90 for the first time this year in Tri-Cities and in Yakima on Saturday. And it's looking hot for Mother's Day. Highs in the upper 80s with a slight cool down early next week. Walla Walla, I know, still rather cool today. 64, mostly cloudy, but it's looking much better tomorrow. 78. 80s on Friday. Hermiston, 71 today. 80 on Thursday. And we could hit 90 on Saturday. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany, and thanks for waking up with us and watching Good Morning Northwest. GMA is next. Your local news is back tonight at 5, and you can always find updates on our website. That's applevalleyNewsNow.com. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We will see you tomorrow.